Hello, welcome to the Mopar Brothers. Haven't been posting a whole bunch lately because tragedy struck the family a few weeks ago, sadly. Actually, it was more like a month ago now. You've probably seen one of the videos on my channel of where the Jeep window gets busted out by some a-hole, and wasn't even 3 weeks later that watching the news, and it was on a Sunday, December 4th of 2016, that a shooting took place in the Walmart parking lot of AF in Utah, and sadly came to find out it was my aunt, and she was shot and killed by the same a-hole, and he tried to get away in his Chevy Tahoe, didn't get that far, ended up over in a Cinemark parking lot, and it's unclear whether the police had shot and killed him or if he had pulled the trigger on himself. Either way, he's dead, thankfully. So I guess karma got the bitter part of him. And we had a funeral for my aunt. So some really hard times lately been going through. It's been sucking, so. Anyways, so aside from all that craziness that's been going on and letting time heal the wounds, I finally got a 1974 Plymouth Duster, which is freaking awesome. So this Duster has a 318 V8 with the 904 automatic. Has Doug's headers on it, power steering, powered front disc brakes that are currently locked up right now, and there's no radiator for it, but supposedly if you get those two things fixed, it'll run and drive no problem. Gonna be working on it for a bit, maybe have it up and running in 2 months if the weather lets up, because it's been snowing really bad here in Utah lately. There's a lot of snow out there. Been wanting another Duster for a while now, so happy I got one. And in turn, I'm selling my 1966 Plymouth Barracuda, and I'm selling it for $2,800. Here's what I wrote up on the ad. Selling my 1966 Plymouth Barracuda. Drivetrain is currently pulled and included. Just the roller with functional 10-inch drum brakes all around. Has manual steering. Body is in fair shape. Needs some work done. Frame's solid. Interior has to be redone. Driver's floor pan's a little rusty. Have a brand new floor pan for it. Front bucket seats need to be reupholstered. Rear bench seat is perfectly fine. Rear quarters are in rough shape, thanks to the brilliance of pouring salt on snowy roads, as well as on top of both fenders. Also have perfectly good quarter panels and fenders off a 66 Valiant that'll bolt up / weld in place perfectly. Comes with a rebuilt 1967 2-barrel 273 4.5 liter small block V8 with hydraulic valve train and original 66 904 V8 automatic transmission with torque converter is the drivetrain that's included. Both operated perfectly fine. Actually drove it to work once during the 2 years I've owned it. Drove and handled very smooth. Has a cool factory automatic stick floor shifter. Has true dual exhaust with glass packs. This is originally a 2-barrel 273 V8 car according to the fender tag. Cleared the car to make it look more appealing, plus to help stop rust. Replaced the gas tank and fuel sending unit a couple years ago. Siphoned all fresh gas out of the tank. Replaced both taillight housings. All glass is perfectly intact with no cracks. Rear 14.4 square foot glass windows also perfectly clean and mostly free of scratches. All trims also intact in there. Rare option vinyl top minus the vinyl. Tow hitch is aftermarket from one of the previous owners. Replaced the master brake cylinder as well as all wheel brake cylinders. New rear brake lines. Brand new electronic voltage regulator installed. Blower motor works fine. Replaced the trunk lock. Also has rare factory trunk lid spring held rod. Has the 7 1/4 glass rear end with 2.76 highway gears. Small bolt wheel lug pattern. Rocker trims included. Brand new 13-inch tires. Perfectly clean title. Would recommend having it trailered. I'm asking $2,800 or best offer. Text/emails only, please. If you'd like to see a video of when the 2-barrel 273 was running, search on YouTube GWMax11, my other YouTube channel, titled 1965 Plymouth Barracuda 273. It's just a video where I'm walking around, so all you hear is just the motor. I don't think I've ever taken any videos of the motor running and posted on any of my channels yet, so I might actually work on posting one on here, or you will see a clip of it starting right now. So my buddy Hunter, the other Mopar brethren, has finally bought some more parts. As you can see, we have his intake manifold right here. This is the Edelbrock 7577 air gap intake. It's pretty heavy, but not as heavy as a cast iron one. We'll open this right up to show you what it looks like. Brand new air gap intake. Aside from that, he also bought a brand new Edelbrock 1406 carburetor. What came in the package deal with the carburetor was this Edelbrock air cleaner 1221. I finally switched the air filter on my 1965 Plymouth Barracuda, the chocolate frosty colored one, with a Spectre air cleaner, so I couldn't use the 2 3/4 drop base that came with it. I had to go to AutoZone and get the same 1221 Edelbrock air cleaner for about $40 just to use the drop base, because it let it set up an inch higher, so it would just barely clear the electric choke and all the throttle linkage. I also couldn't use the wing nut that came in the 1221 kit because it would interfere with the hood closing. I only have about an 1/8 inch of hood clearance. And I'm also using the wing nut from the adjustable stud kit that you can buy at AutoZone. Mopar's at the strip in 3 months, so we're going to be hauling butt on getting his 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner / Satellite up and going. He also got a brand new aluminum Champion 3/4 radiator. So this year, 2017, I'm starting on my new Magnum swap, my third Magnum swap with the Dodge 360 / 5.9 liter. It's going to cost a lot of money to get this Barracuda running the way I want it to. Some of the things that are going to cost a lot of money is, one, TTI headers, and I'm figuring it's going to cost me around $900 if I want to get them ceramic coated. Maybe $1,100 in heads, getting the Engine Quest heads. Figuring $800 in disc brakes, going with the SSBC disc brake conversion kit. Phytech for about $1,000. Want to have throttle body fuel injection for better reliability and more power. Wheels and tires, thinking of going with American Racing Thrust and BFGs, probably around $1,200, all said and done. So basically, with the weather the way it is right now, I literally cannot do a whole bunch because one, it's too cold outside. It ranges between -5 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit lately, and there's too much snow outside. So just gonna have to wait till spring, or at least a month till everything clears up. So I finally got my old job back. Not 100% excited to be back there, but hey, it's really hard to find a job these days. Took about a 4-month break, tried looking everywhere to work at, and couldn't get hired anywhere else. So I decided to just settle down with the place I was working at. So for my New Year's resolution, I plan on spending my money a lot more better, saving it, hopefully. Just try and lay back and enjoy life a little bit more instead of stressing out all the time like last year I was, trying to get the Magnum swap going in my 1965 Plymouth Barracuda, chocolate frosty colored, and working on a whole lot of other Mopars. So anyways guys, until next time, Mopar and no car.